the big change that we've seen in the world of business during the last 20 to 25 years. This journey that we've been on, a journey from an information desert into an information jungle. Thanks to developments in IT and telecommunications, that is the new reality. And you see, in the information jungle, markets flourish because they feed and they breed on information. In the information jungle of today, just about any little activity, component, or piece of knowledge that we historically needed to keep in-house, we can now buy from someone else, somewhere else. And the market economy always evolves. A market economy never stands still. It goes up, it goes down, and we know that, but it's rarely stable. So what are the big game changers? Well, there's nothing new under the sun, let me tell you that to begin with. Change has always been driven by a number of factors, eternal factors, technological change, institutional change, and advances in our values. Everything is becoming personalized. And it's becoming personalized for the simple reason that this guy, Karl Marx, was right. Yeah, he was only right about one thing, but let's give him some credit. He was right because he said that the workers of the world should own the major assets of society. And what is the most important resource of our economy? Well, it's small. It weighs around 1.2 to 1.4 kilograms. It's gray. The human brain. And who owns that? The shareholders of AstraZeneca? Stefan Löfven or Barack Obama? No, we, individually, not collectively, as Marx once claimed, are the owners of the most important asset of a talent-based economy. So that's why we hear about this war for talent. That's why we talk about individualization, personalization, and customization when we look at our clients. Creative destruction is a paradox. It is perhaps the ultimate paradox of all progress. You see, as soon as you create something, per definition, you also destroy something. Eastman Kodak completely missed the strategic implications of digitization. They went for a strategy focused on individual printing rather than the virtual sharing of pictures. And in 2012, Eastman Kodak filed for bankruptcy. A couple of weeks after Kodak collapsed, and this you probably remember, Facebook bought a nice little company called Instagram. Can you recall how much Facebook paid for Instagram? $1 billion. Number of employees back then at Instagram? 13. That table, and that table, your Instagram. $1 billion. Founded 2 years prior to the acquisition. If we cannot predict the future, we are charged with the task of creating it. So we must build organizations that experiment to a much larger extent than before. And not only with technology, not only with test tubes, not only being like Q in the James Bond movies, but experiment with everything. How we organize, how we lead, how we put teams together. At the end of the day, we are responsible for providing not only our customers, our clients with an experience, but also talent inside. I know it may sound touchy-feely, psychobabblish, but research in neuroscience, and this many of you know much better than I, is very clear in indicating that the brain's limbic system, which is in charge of our emotions, always overpowers neocortex, where reason and logic rest. The traffic instructions up here are very clear. Emotions have the right of way. That's how you win the war for talent. That's how you win the heart of the customer.